Hello guys, today I'll be reviewing the Spinfit's Omni ear tips. I think so everyone in the hobby knows about Spinfits. They make the ever so popular CP100 and CP145, which is a favorite of many people, and I guess they have sold millions of them. Spinfit is a Taiwanese company who makes ear tips. So when I got a chance to review the new Omni tips from Spinfit, I couldn't resist. It's a new series of tips from Spinfits which resembles the W1. Before I start the video, I want to say a big thanks to Spinfit for sending in this for review. However, all the thoughts and opinions you are about to hear are my own. This review will be a bit different than my usual reviews, and it will just follow a chronological format and explaining the ear tips. The Omni lineup is meant for both TWS and also IEMs. So as you can see, hence the stem length of these tips, let me focus a bit, is a bit short. Right? They are not as long as a W1, and they are meant for nozzle sizes up to 5.5 millimeter. So be wary of that when you are buying it. They also have fantastic grip. They seal very well, and they are also isolate very well. Due to them being small in length, the length of the tip, if you are using them in IEM, do go one size up than usual for better fit. So when I was trying to use them with SimGot EA1000, I had to go one size above than I generally wear to get a better fit. They also have the design which all Spinfits have, that is, the ear tips rotates on the axis for a better fit. I can say that these do work, and the overall fit is better while having less pressure from the IEM nozzle on my ears. The core of the tips are also very strong, while the outer layer is very soft, makes for great snug fit for the IEM. I generally have an itch problem when using any IEM. So with these, it has reduced to a great extent in my opinion, and it ties in my opinion with the TWS Velvet ear tips for the best ear tips I have used this year. So these are really good for that. They have this grippy texture. I don't know if the camera can catch it. Yeah, as you can see, it has this grippy texture that is really helpful. If you are using it with TWS, they should fit most TWS, and Spinfit's website has a good list wherein you can see a particular Spinfit's if it fits your TWS or not. I'll leave the link for it below on the description below the like button, so you can go and check out. For me, the Oppo Enco X2 TWS was a test for that. Now talking about the sound, I have tried it with the Oppo Enco X2, the Penon Fan 2, the Truthian Nova, and also the SimGot EA1000. I feel that for the Fan 2 and the EA1000, there was not much sound difference, maybe a tad bit more bass. But for the Oppo Enco X2 and the Nova, there was a clear sound difference, wherein there are much tighter bass, and the overall treble seemed very controlled and enjoyable for my personal taste. I think so the sound differences will differ from IEM to IEM and your ear shape. Also the mids seemed a tad bit better in the Oppo Enco X2 when using a Spinfit tip. Also, one great thing about the Omni tips is that you can use Omni tips with your TWS and put the buds back in the case without any issue. Generally, what happens is if you use any tips inside for a TWS, you cannot put the buds back inside the case due to the stem length being very long. But since these have a very short stem length, these are really meant good for any TWS. Generally, all the popular TWS like Airpods Pro 2, Buds Pro 2, Google Pixel Buds works, and in general even other buds should work because generally the stem length of a TWS is very small. The Omni tips also ask for a deeper fit IEM. For a shallow fit IEM, it doesn't make much difference except for a better grip. Like for the EA1000, they do have a bit shallower fit than the Penon Fan 2, so I had to go a size up, and the grip, although it increased on the EA1000, it wasn't that really meshing well with the EA1000. But with the Penon Fan 2, it was really good, and I had to stay in the same size as I generally use in the Penon Fan 2. So yeah, this is my review of the Omni tips. I think so they make a great purchase even at their expensive $9 for one set. That is basically if you buy one M size, you have to pay $9. It's a bit expensive, but I do agree that it is well worth the price. The packaging I have here is a factory packaging. It's not the packaging which you will get as a consumer. So I just want to mention that. So yeah, at $9 these are expensive, but I also think these are worth it in my opinion. Only thing is that do be wary that if you are using M, just go one size above, use ML or L. So yeah, these are currently my favorite tips along the TWS Velvet tips. If possible, I would also love to review the W1 in future and see how it compares to the Omni. The W1 is specially meant only for IEMs and not for TWSs. So Omni is a 2-in-1 tips which works really well, but you have to find the the perfect IEM for it, because for some IEM it doesn't work that well, so you have to see if it works for you, and that is a big issue because you're spending $9 for a tip. Other than that, I do think these work really well. That was my review of the Spinfit's Omni tips. If you do like my video, please do like and subscribe. Liking and subscribing helps me out a lot in supporting me. 93 or 94% of the people watching these videos are not subscribed to my channel, so I would really appreciate if you could. That's a great way of supporting me. And yeah, if you do have any comments about the Omni tips, you can ask me in the comment section down below. And that's it. I hope you have a great day. Bye bye.